What the fuck up, bozos?
Uh, Welcome to Lost in the Desert podcast, episode 17.
Episode 17.
I'm your co-host Kareem,
My name is Assam.
and welcome to a new week. Well, technically, it's the end of the week.
Another fucking hell week, bro, with this fucking shitty ass weather in Arizona.
No, I'm more worried about I saw my electric bill. I said this is bullshit.
I'm over it.
I said, how do I go from double digits to like high single digits? I said this is fucking bullshit.
My AC is like working overtime right now. I don't even want to leave my house. My sleep schedule's all fucked up because I just sleep all day because I'm inside. It's horrible, bro.
No, I can't. I didn't have a problem with the heat at first, but now it's fucking up. I don't care about the heat. It's like it's fucking up my money now. And I can't have. I tried for some reason. My house gets really hot really quick.
Yeah, everywhere.
Like I turn that AC off, or I even just put it into eco mode, put it to like 70 something, and it just cooks.
Nope. My shit is sitting at 65.
I don't buy it.
You don't buy it? Yeah.
I'm at 68 and I'm freezing. I'm like, this is beautiful. I need receipts. Anyway.
I don't have to worry because it's included in my rent.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah, so like it's sitting at 60 fucking 5.
Okay.
There's no point else. Plus, too, I have to keep it cold for Tony, bro.
Tony.
My dog, Tony.
I know, but what is he? Who cares? He's a dog. 63, 64, 65. Not going to bother him.
No, English bulldogs can't deal with the heat. If they get hot, they pass out. That's why.
Okay.
That's why a lot of people don't sell like outside the state English bulldogs to people that live in Arizona.
I hate Frenchies. We've already talked about this.
Bro, I have an English, not a Frenchie.
I know. I'm just saying in general.
Where
I'm
the
just
fuck
not
did you get
complaining
Frenchie from?
about shit. Because they look the same. Just one is like
Nah, not even close.
one is a deformed version of the other. One's like a miniature version of the other. Okay.
You know what? Stick to cats. That's what you're good at.
My cats will be fine. They could just let them free.
right.
They'll live.
Stick to cats. Yeah.
Right.
Well, they have what? 8
What's
lives?
your favorite dog? Top 3 favorite dog breeds?
English bulldogs, English bulldogs, English bulldogs.
Okay.
That's it. Everything else is all right.
All right. That's mine is what? German Shepherd, Golden, and what's it called? Dalmatian.
German. Fuck it.
We used to breed them. I miss them.
But overall, anything new for this week for you? Life-wise?
I don't think I can talk about it.
Oh, okay. You want to get super?
I don't think I can talk about it.
I'm trying to think of anything, but no, not really, man.
I've been really missing home. I've really wanted to go back to. Well, shit, that's fucked up. I'm in the same boat as you. I ain't got no home no more.
Yeah, you fucking
Sudan
I was literally just like,
gone. I don't
know how
no
you're
no
gonna
more.
say you miss home when I can't even
Sudan
visit.
Philistini struggle.
That's it. Welcome.
Both internationally homeless.
Welcome you, fucking refugee. Nah, man, nothing to it. But
There's a lot of shows coming up towards the end of the month. Like, I need to rewatch. I need to finish rewatching. What's it called? Jujutsu Kaisen. I can't bear myself to watch the finale for Demon Slayer because it was like 770 minutes or some shit like that. Or like,
yeah,
it's a lot of fucking time.
I like what they did for the finale though. They did take over New York Times Square. And that was kind of fire.
And I was like, I don't want to watch it. Like, I just want to save it. And I'm like, if I watch it, they're not gonna come out with another one for forever.
Yeah.
These people. Oh, I did finish Stranger Things finally. Got caught up.
That's what's up.
Not a huge fan of the last season.
Okay.
Right, not a huge fan.
I feel like they had to rush it because the actors are getting older, so they had to like.
Well, they could just move the story along with their with the way how old they are.
No, man.
Right? Like the whole Will. I don't know what the fuck was up with Will. Like I don't know what the hell his ass was like with them tucked in shirts and shit. Like the fuck out of here.
I'm kind of a little frustrated because I cut up to both of the shows that I'm watching, and now I have to wait. One of them, HBO is releasing episode every Thursday. The other one is every Sunday. So right now, where I caught up to is the show Warriors on HBO, and every Thursday it comes out. But I'm like, fuck, like I hate this whole thing now where the streaming services like Netflix and Amazon and HBO, where the show is so good they only release an episode per week. I'm like, bro, the point of the whole thing is for me to binge watch.
I was thinking about that. I think
it's so annoying now.
I think releasing episodes like weekly is done. That's the thing of the past.
Yeah.
Now
because I get their point is like where they want
forget.
Not that people want like they want them to keep subscribing to the thing so that they don't watch a show, cancel when the show comes back on. It's like there's always gonna be something on. So just give us our fucking episodes.
I can understand releasing an episode like Sunday, Friday. 2 episodes a week, Sunday, Friday, because marketing-wise, you want to build the hype. You want to get people to talk about it.
Is it Sunday, Friday, or Friday, Sunday?
No, Sunday, Friday. Like episode 1 Sunday, episode Friday. Not
Or
episode 1 Friday, episode 2 Sunday.
Yeah, but it could be Friday or Sunday. The way you look at it, dog.
Bro, weekends, you're going out. You're not sitting at home.
No,
Sunday is the chill day.
Yeah.
Sunday is you're chilling at home. And then Friday, you release that shit.
Because the show Friday though, what's it called? No,
Yeah,
which
when's the
show
season?
Friday?
When's the
The
season
show
done?
Warriors. The show Warriors. It's really good, but I mean, it's very underrated. And the other show though that comes out on Sundays is the Righteous Gemstones, which is a very very underrated comedy show on HBO.
Mm-hmm.
It's a funny ass show, but it's every Sunday and it's only 30 minutes. So it's like just release the episode so we can just fucking finish the whole season. But it's a really great show.
It is. I've heard of it. I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
I've heard of it. I want to finally get Apple TV. I think I have a nice little roster. Which
Yeah.
streaming services do you have?
I only have Netflix, Disney, Hulu, HBO.
That's still.
I feel like I'm
I don't know why you
forgetting
said only. Like that's still a lot.
No, because it's like a package.
Oh, do they give you like? Is it like all ad free and you got because Hulu has like all sorts of extra
No,
shit.
no,
You get,
there's
like,
ads on
stars
my
and
shit.
stuff like that.
Except Netflix. There's
I
ads.
have the
on my
Hulu
shit.
with the.
Actually, I don't think Netflix even has. I don't think Netflix has ads.
They do. I think they have an ad one and then they have like the ad free.
Okay, though Netflix I don't have ads, but the other ones I do have ads.
No, I don't have ads on. I don't have ads on anything. I can't stand that shit. Like it pisses me off.
No, that's like when I can take my breaks and go make me a sandwich and shit like that. That's what I get.
Nigga, just press pause. What the fuck are you talking about?
No, I
It's
don't
not
like
TV.
it. No, I don't like
You
it.
have a remote.
I treat it like it's a TV. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm watching old
Then
school.
why don't you just get YouTube TV?
Nah, dude. Fuck for what?
YouTube TV. Honestly, YouTube TV is the way to go if you don't want to get all like the
We did talk about that.
Hmm?
We did talk about that.
YouTube TV.
Yeah,
we did.
Yeah, that you loved YouTube TV.
But I added Paramount because they offered me. So I did the week trial. At the end of it, I watched the show. I watched Young Sheldon. I wanted to like opt out, and they were like, "Oh no, please don't go. Please don't go. We'll give you 2 months."
Smart.
And now they gave me 2 months. My 2 months are up next month. I probably will continue with it.
Yeah,
It's got good shit.
that
You know,
they
it's
won
got
you
good
over.
shit.
That's how you do it.
Prime, I love it. All right.
Yeah, Prime is good because Prime has like original shows. Like the one right now that they released a couple of episodes, but they're doing one once a week as well. Again, is the Jack Ryan show. It's a really good show, especially if you like action like me.
What else I have? I have everything you have, and then I have Crunchyroll. I have NBA TV, which I probably unsubscribe until the new season starts because I'm not watching any of this shit.
But that's what I'm saying. Like for the streaming services, like let us know what you all think. Like they should they go back old school where if the show is released, all the episodes are out, or the whole 1 week thing. Do you like this because you kind of like.
Because they released the Rick and Morty all in one episode, all in one go, season 6.
Yeah,
Did
that's
you
what I'm
watch
saying.
it?
There's still shows that they still really, but I mean like the ones that are very popular, like I don't know why, like it just doesn't make sense to me because it's like that's it, we want it.
But then I think the problem becomes is that now people are gonna sit there waiting for they're gonna burn through all this content because you keep releasing it in lump sums. And you have no engagement. So you know what? I kind of get why they do it.
No, I think they want
the active time on the app.
No, because they want to, for people not to cancel their subscription. Because if the show has 7 episodes, that's 7 weeks. So that's 2 months of pay.
If I watch everything, all them 7 episodes, and I watch all that shit, now I gotta wait another year for a fucking season.
Some people will cancel.
Yeah, some people will cancel. I'm not doing.
So that's why they're squeezing it,
stretching that shit out. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Imagine if the HBO right now only had the House of Dragons. They would not. And let's say people binge watch that obviously in 2 days, 2-3 days, they've canceled, and then the next year that's what I'm saying. Like, they're just stretching out, but it is what it is. In the sport world, ESPYs was the other day happened.
right.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't fucking care for it.
I didn't even watch it. I saw it was on.
And I totally forgot that shit exists.
I just saw the memes. LeBron looking like Boris from Men in Black, and that was funny.
Yeah, then he's saying that he's not retiring, which is who it is.
Nigga, we already knew. Come on.
Yeah,
Stop
like
it.
they made it look like a fucking.
I'd say this about LeBron. I think he talked too much sometimes.
Yeah, no, they made it look like we've been waiting to see what he's gonna say. Like we knew you're gonna come fucking back. Like it is what it is. Another crazy thing happening. Francis Ngannou versus Tyson Fury in Saudi Arabia. Bro, God bless the Saudis because they have so much fucking money. They're making these unrealistic fights happening. Shout out to them.
There's something about like Middle East, especially the Saudis. It's like we have money and we're gonna watch 2 niggas fight to the death.
No, yeah, no, it's like
oh, you want to watch this nigga fight that nigga? Bet, bring him.
No, yeah, it's like, oh hey, you have this prime fighter against prime, like, oh, they'll never fight because everybody's asking for too much money, and Saudi's like, no, we can make it happen.
We can make it happen. They're bored at this point.
It's gonna be such a crazy fucking fight. But the thing is a little bit different because Francis Ngannou, obviously, he's an MMA fighter. Tyson Fury, the greatest heavyweight boxer of all time. It's undeniable. The man, both of them can fight. The only reason it's gonna be a little bit different is because Francis Ngannou is used to fighting in 4 ounces. You know, so obviously if they, I don't know what's the deal for the fight is if they're gonna fight under 12 ounces or 10 ounces because gloves doesn't make a huge difference, the padding, because it might take a little power off of you.
Okay.
So that's one thing I can people are like, oh well, Francis, his
They
power.
learn something new every day. I thought it was just random niggas, same gloves.
No, it's not, because if you watch MMA fights, it's 4-ounce gloves.
Okay.
So there's you're gonna feel the knuckles. In boxing, it depends on the fight. They can fight from 12 to 15, whatever it is. So we'll see how that's gonna be a factor. Hopefully, Tyson Fury.
Who are you going for?
Man, it's hard because, like I said,
I want for Francis, easy.
I want Francis, to be honest with you, but Tyson Fury is a crazy motherfucker, bro. He's been knocked out and wakes up like he's the Undertaker, and then you know what I'm saying? So
bro, he's got that gypsy magic on him.
It's that gypsy voodoo bullshit they got. No, but all around, I think I'm glad this fight is happening. It is going to be a great fight. And then it turns out, which is not as surprisingly, but the amount that Francis Ngannou is getting paid is like 10 times all the money that he made throughout the whole years in the UFC. And he deserves that because this man came from nothing. Like,
I'm surprised.
His story is crazy.
Well, I watched the Joe Rogan episode where he's just telling his story. He's talking about
he's like my village,
the sand mines.
Yeah, it goes my village.
Fence.
Yeah.
But when he talked about the barbed wire fence, I said, I would have just been like, let me die.
Yeah.
I'm not doing this. Shit.
Like, but for him to receive these funds, and then finally, obviously, like generational wealth, like, man, good for you, Francis. Like, I'm glad you. That's one thing.
Huh? Does he have kids?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah,
no, I don't think so. But then also, think about it, like. He was getting trashed on when he left the UFC as a heavyweight champ. They're like, "Oh, you're scared of John Jones," and he's like, "No, he's like, I want to get paid. They did offer me pay, but I want other fighters to get paid as well, and do like a union thing." And they said, "Okay, you can leave the UFC." And he was getting trashed on, saying like, "Oh, he's scared of John Jones," and all these excuses. And I'm like, "Nah, man, the guy took a risk on himself, and he knows his worth, and now he's gonna get paid with Tyson Fury. So good for him. I'm so happy for him."
The rest of them niggas are slaves to Dana anyway. Dana tell them jump, they jump, and they're shook.
I'm a little iffy. I don't know. I'm kind of sometimes I switch sides.
Dana's a dictator.
No, I switch sides because there is fighters that come out and say that Dana does pay them on the side because he doesn't want to let people know like. Because he even said himself, he's like, imagine, because he said this, and this is very true. Imagine if the fighters come out and say how much they really got paid. Then he said all of a sudden they got families calling them, people take advantage of them, and it's true because there's other fighters that they lost money because, people took advantage of them.
Okay, that's not the UFC's problem. You got to manage your own shit. You're going into the public spotlight like you in the NBA.
Yeah,
NFL,
but he cares about
we
his
all
fighters.
know.
I think Dana cares about
the only reason I would, if this was like the NBA and Dana was the way he was, I wouldn't care. But you're dealing with niggas like who are knocking each other out, really putting their body through the ringer, right? Like if you're an NBA, you know what? Be a dictator, do your thing, But it's like, bro, these niggas are sitting there like fucking their body ups for you. Like, come on, like let's chill.
No, I don't know because there's fighters that have been taken care of and then they were good for the UFC. So, I switch sides on this. Yeah, so I mean, it's always gonna be a topic, but the UFC is nothing without Dana. Let's just be for real.
Yeah, that's also a fact.
Yeah,
that's also a fact.
I mean, I don't know who the fuck is gonna take his position. The only person I can think of is Chael Sonnen.
There's certain people that you think of, organizations that you can't, like Dana White, UFC. Like,
that's it.
Easy.
That's it.
Right? You think.
Even when the UFC got bought, they were like, "We need to keep you. Like, what can we do to keep you?" And Joe Rogan, the same thing too.
Right. Like I'm trying to think, like what other organizations, like you think Microsoft, Bill Gates, like it's not gonna,
like it's not gonna work without this person.
We wanted to, we could have said like Apple, Steve Jobs. That's obviously not it because it still blew up. So
yeah,
either way. But
no, but I remember like Apple did take a little hit. People were like, "What the fuck is next?" And then
somebody died. Uncertainty, and as soon as they let them rock, like Apple has more dominance.
Yeah,
not just making money, but like dominance. Niggas can't make moves without pissing them off.
True.
So. But like yeah, you think of certain organizations like Dana White. I think like, bro, if the UFC leaves, if Dana leaves the UFC, I know people will start thinking like, oh, rigged, corruption. Like Dana sort of gives them like keeps a level of realness to it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like his personality and stuff like that. Because they get a corporate nigga, they're gonna be like, bro, all this is bullshit.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, too, like people can bitch about Dana all they want, but the sport wouldn't be where it's at if it wasn't for Dana and the Fertitta brothers, because they Imagine buying a company that's on the downfall for $2 million around that time, where $2 million was a lot, and still go in the hole year after year, year after year, year after year. You have politicians trying to stop the sport, and then come back on top every single fucking year, and then being profitable for the past 20, past 10, 15 years. So it's like, for him to be the way he is, low-key has the right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, where were you to take that risk? So, I mean, I get it, but
yeah, it is what it is. But at the same time, like, you know what, Francis don't wanna get knocked out for crumbs. Yo, I'm leaving. John want to fight. If John want to fight him, like shit, come with me.
Well, to be fair, he's not gonna get knocked out, but
you know what I'm saying. It's metaphorically.
To go through the training camp, and then also you're doing the media, and then bullshit ass numbers that you're gonna profit for the UFC, and then they're gonna give you like I said, crumbs. Yeah, that could be frustrating. Very frustrating.
I'm not risking getting knocked out, and even if you don't get knocked out, bro, you're still getting fucked up on. You're still getting fucked up on there. Like you said, you were telling me about them liver shots. Bro, you're getting liver shots, back shots, neck, side of the head. Like,
the worst thing, no, it's the fight camp, man. You're waking up every fucking day sore, and you're training, and then also, like, especially like with Francis Ngannou, like heavyweights, it's hard to find heavyweights who are active. So then you also have to pay those sparring partners. You have to make sure they're taken care of. It's like
that nigga's been through glass and shards and all that shit. I'm not doing this. Like, fuck your fight. Fuck John Jones. I'm not fighting any of this shit. No. I'm done. I wanted to get out of these sand mines. I don't give a shit. So I'm with him. You know, do your thing, bro.
But after, I think if Francis Ngannou knocks out Tyson Fury,
even if he doesn't knock him out, just beat him, I think.
Or yeah, beat him. But heavyweights are usually like, I can't see that fight going the distance at all. I don't see it going a distance at all.
Like a knockout or somebody or knockdown.
Or because I don't see Francis Ngannou backing down, like running around and trying to like survive, and I don't see Tyson Fury doing that either.
When is the fight?
It has to be probably the end of the year.
Oh, fuck that! I don't got time for that. I don't got time to get myself hyped up for that.
Yeah, dude.
All right, my prediction. I'm gonna give you my prediction real quick. I'm
Francis
probably gonna
say, huh? Francis is 7th round.
I don't know enough about like them and boxing, but I will probably say I'll say if Tyson wins, the ref will probably have to stop it. He'll probably have him in the corner knocking his ass, because I don't see, like you said, you don't see homeboy giving up. I don't see him either. I'm seeing him probably taking them licks until the ref's like, no, enough, my guy.
But the thing is that if Francis does win, there's no debate about he's the baddest man alive.
That's true.
John Jones better fucking run and go back to lightweight, because if this man knocks out Tyson, makes all that money, and goes, now I don't care about money, let me get to the UFC so I can fight John Jones, which he will fight John Jones. Mm-hmm. I could see him beating John Jones, because training through the boxing and getting you to stand up much better, like, because now he doesn't have to worry about somebody taking him down, doesn't worry have to back kicks. Now it's all stand up. So for him to focus on that, mm-hmm. and then he'll work on his mechanic, work on his own technique, he's gonna be dangerous, way more dangerous, especially with his power. Sure. John Jones, all he has to do is wrestle him, but we'll see. But that's something they're gonna be excited for.
Who's taller? Tyson, I know, is like what, 6'2"?
Yeah, Tyson is just massive, bro. He's just fucking.
How tall is Francis? Like what, 5'11", 6?
No, he's in the 6.
He's 6'1"?
Yeah, something like
6,
that.
Some shit like that. So there's like roughly, the height is not a huge difference.
Yeah, no.
I
feel
like Tyson. Tyson looks lanky.
Tyson is just, man. It's funny because like Tyson just looks like a regular schmo. Like, it just looks like a regular.
Did Wilder have that problem? Wilder was kind of built like not he was built like Francis, wasn't he?
No, Wilder. No. Wilder's like the skinny version of Francis.
Who am I thinking of? Not Wilder then. What's that other nigga?
Who?
Edward? No, Edwards never fought Tyson.
No.
All them niggas look alike. I don't give a shit.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. All them niggas look alike.
Have you seen any movies recently?
Saw The Flash. I watched Lilo and Stitch. It was a throwback. It was on there on my Google, like my Android
great
TV.
Movie.
It is the first Lilo and Stitch. Fucking great.
Great movie.
And the reason I watched it is because I saw a TikTok where it's like Lilo praying by the bed, like, you know, and the caption says like, oh, when I pray for a girlfriend, a loving girlfriend or something, and then it switches to Stitch coming out in the green when the ship crashes. Yeah. And then I was like, you know what? I miss Lilo and Stitch. I used to love that show. Just fire. So yeah, I went and rewatched that. Yeah. That's a Disney classic.
Every time I see Lilo and Stitch, it reminds me of one of my favorite English teachers, Miss Barrett. She had the Lilo and Stitch doll, and used to like say Ohana. Used to say like a couple things, but she would do her whole intro for her class for the beginning of the year with that stitch. She just had like like this little intro that she did, and then it was so fucking hilarious and cool. So that every time I see Lilo, I always think about my English teacher. She was amazing teacher too as well. But I love Lilo and Stitch. Um, but I did watch a movie that has a lot of conspiracy around it. Unless you're living under a rock, it's all been all over TikTok. It's a crazy. I mean, it's bringing awareness. It's kind of fucking disgusting and sad at the same time.
It is. I had to learn the hard way.
But shout out to everybody that made this movie possible, and people that invested to make this movie go into theaters. But if you haven't watched it, I recommend go watch it. Sound of Freedom. Unfortunately, it's about one of the biggest crimes that a lot of people, for some reason, doesn't get this much media attention. Is about sex trafficking kids. And bro, this movie, it gets you fucking pissed. Like you're watching this and you're like, what the fuck? Like, you find out so much shit about the U.S. Like USA is one of the biggest buyers of kids, sex trafficking. Like like,
well, let's say Americans. Let's not say
no,
that,
it's
like
America. No, America, like
American people, not the government. We're making it sound like the government is.
Oh, the government knows.
I'm sure they know.
They talk about it. They talk about it in the movie. The government knows. Like that's why in this movie they talk about like they need to secure the borders because what they do is like they kidnap these kids in like third world countries and they groom them and then they bring them to the U.S. and they sell them. Like it's disgusting, bro. And then there's all these also the islands and stuff like that because there's a scene. I was watching an interview of one of the directors and he's talking about like when they did what is it called like screenings, and then there's a scene where they save these kids in the island, and everybody thought like they're talking about Epstein Island, and he's like, Epstein Island is just one of the many islands out there that we find kids and like get kidnapped, and it's fucking sad, bro. Like it's so disgusting, and they even show like real life footage in the movie of kids getting kidnapped, bro, and it gets you fucking mad. It's like how sad it is, and it's also disgusting how these fucking people think. Oh man, dude, it gets you fucking pissed off. And the conspiracy around it though is that, I mean, it is a conspiracy, but there's also like footage of people posting on TikTok. AMC, when their movie plays, they stop the movie mid and then they say, "Oh, sorry, we have technical difficulties. You guys can get a refund." Some theaters are saying they're sold out tickets, but there's literally nobody because they don't want people to watch this movie because they don't want to bring awareness. Disney had control of this movie and they shelved it. They said we don't want to they want to release it. So they had
like it's not a Disney type of.
No, but I mean,
it's not a Disney themed type of.
No,
movie.
but okay, but how many things that Disney owns that people don't even know that has to do with adults? Netflix passed down on it, Hulu passed down on it, and it's just like this movie is bringing awareness about this fucking situation that we need to go in and talk to our politicians, secure our border, to literally chase after these people to get fund the companies that go after. Like it's just, man, it gets you fucking pissed because there is disgusting people out there, and like in the movie that he said, like God's children are not for sale, and they're not at all. One thing that really fucking bothered me when he said that, like, is just like it really made me mad is like all these cartel or these like big groups over like overseas, why they're switching from selling drugs to selling like children is because he was saying like if you sell a bag of cocaine for the day, that's it. If you sell a kid, you can sell him 30 times a day for 10 years
for the same price of that bag of cocaine.
Like every day.
It's sad to say, but it's the
and then even when they get older, they take their they sell their organs. It's like it's so fucking sad, bro. And you see these fucking kids and you see their faces and in the movie as well, like the scenes that they make, you can actually go on YouTube and watch the real life footage, and it's like fucking.
Could you imagine?
Sad. God forbid, bro.
Like you and I are like normal people, right?
Yeah.
You would struggle even to like kick a dog, right?
Yeah.
I feel like you're not cruel enough to like kick a dog for fun.
Yeah.
Imagine like you're sitting at a desk and you're like lying. Like it's just. Who does that? What does your mind have to go through?
I recommend
for you to be at that stage where you're like sorting out people and be like, okay, cut this one, cut that one, and you're like, can't like who?
No, which much worse.
Like, it's just the mindset.
Because I did a little bit more research about the person that actually was the movie based about, his company, and his name is Tim. What's it called? The thing is that, bro, like there's people because he has to go undercover. because he quit his government job to start this company. So because he was in
So you
because
gotta get deep in it.
exactly because there in the government you can't work. Sometimes it's not you have to get permission to work in like different countries. He's like, fuck this, I don't need to wait. Like these kids are gonna be gone by then if he gets like an elite type of lead. So he's now
Some CIA shit.
exactly. So bro, there be women who are kidnapping the kids, and I'm like, you're a mother of your own.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Like one of them was it was in Colombia, and what she did is she does this like Hollywood auditions type of things like for kids, like, oh, you're gonna be a superstar, so the parents will drop off the kid for auditions, but that's when they get kidnapped and they just disappear. And it's just like, fuck, man, that's disgusting. Like, you're a woman, like you're a mother yourself, like you're out here selling kids.
Weren't you telling me about growing up in the brief time you grew up in Palestine, how Israeli like army will just like swing by on the bus and just like snatch you niggas up?
Yeah. No, they still do it till this day.
Yeah.
The idea for kidnapping Palestinian kids.
Like,
That's
just
just a
snatching
fact.
them up. They want to act like we didn't see. We want to act like we didn't see them like bomb them niggas in the mosque. Like,
Yeah, like, bro, if they can shoot a 10-year-old in the head, they'll kidnap kids as well. If you don't believe it, it's a fact. Go ask any Palestinian. Go to Palestine, actually. Just go to Palestine.
Good luck.
Yeah, but
anywho, onto that. So when I first,
but I do recommend watching The Sound of Freedom. I just want to spread awareness on that. Now the movie is still is getting by the week is getting more and more news about it because AMC is literally doing this fucking crazy shit where they stop and playing the movie, or like one of the theaters, literally the guys are recording and then you can see the movie playing, and then they take out the audio and it's like, sorry, the AC is out. We guys have to like, we'll give you guys refunds.
Let's see, Sound of Freedom showtimes. They have like the Harkins, West. They actually got Westgate's got quite a few of them. Standard.
No, they're getting like
they're mostly Harkins. They're mostly Harkins though. AMC is not really fucking with it like that.
But shout out to Elon. Elon saw the movie. What's it called? Kind of like gave him a thumbs up to bring awareness, and then he did say that soon he's gonna have the movie playing on Twitter, so everybody can watch it to bring in awareness. So that was kind of like
he's trying to do,
because this movie needs to be everywhere. Everybody needs to see this movie, and we all need to spread awareness because it is fucking disgusting. Like the guy that what I was saying, Tim, he goes undercover, so he has to study these people that he's going after. Bro, there's some fucking pedophiles. They actually like books. They write books, and it's like there's a hidden message in the book about being a fucking, into minors, and it's fucking disgusting, bro. And he has to read this books. He has to study the guy that he goes after, so he can go undercover. And then when he finally has enough evidence to arrest him, he snatches him.
I find it weird how people are like so into. They'll watch movies like these and they'll know it's wrong, and then
they act like this.
Then they say shit like, "Oh, age is nothing but a number," and like, "Oh, she
dude, I can't fuck."
Like, no. Oh, she 18 when she was 17, like, and you're like 35. I'm like, bro, it's the same. The concept is the same. Like, there's some people. There's definitely society likes to blur the lines. Yeah. When I first heard about it, and then you told me. So let's say, firstly, I'm gonna say this. I fucked up. I said some shit without knowing anything about the movie. That was pretty fucking insensitive. Yeah. In my mind, I thought it was like, oh, here we go, another Slumdog Millionaire type movie, whatever. Then I said some shit. Someone was like, no, do your research. I did the research, bro. Completely fucked up. Right? Yeah. Don't go into this. When I go watch this, which I might go watch it today. I should go. Well, I might go watch it today or tomorrow. But it's not. Don't go with this mentality that you're gonna go that this is like I'm going to have a good time tonight. Just don't do that. Like, don't go. Let's go out to dinner, have a good time, whatever. And then this is not a date night type of movie. I promise you. Like, you take somebody to this movie, you're not getting laid. This is like will really make you think. Like, I've only seen like little clips and shit like on TikTok and YouTube. Like, that's about it. Yeah. And, like, this will really make you think. So, just be wary when you go there. Trigger warning to those who do.
It gets worse because you're mad at it. Like, you're sad. You don't like it's your emotions are left and right. But then when you go like on YouTube and you search the company that they save the kids, the scenes in the movie, they literally have the real footage. And it's literally 100% identical. Like nothing is like they did not change anything. And then you like, what the fuck? Like these are the real people that were kidnapping the kids. Like when they do the island, they set up the island, so they can, and they order like, because they have to act like they're buyers, So imagine that too as well. Like that you're about to save this kid, but you can't because you have to play this role that, you're buying the kids.
On some like Taken shit. Like when
Yeah,
he goes in and
exactly.
he has to like buy
Yeah,
his daughter
and
back.
this is all
and you're
real.
watching other girls
So
getting bought.
they have the real footage on YouTube, and you just sit there like, man, that is sad. Like, everybody in that company that they're saving these kids and they sacrifice their life, they put themselves in danger. Like, man, bless you guys' heart because these kids need to be saved, and they're the only ones that are doing it. And the fact that they're not getting this much attention, they're not getting much funding from any governments, like this brings awareness. Because as soon as you bring in awareness, obviously they have no choice but to fucking take care of this problem. Because they're saying that this is a $150 billion industry that needs to be shut down.
$150 billion.
That's a lot, bro.
Yeah.
I hope that
like some people for the right price they'll do it, and they'll convince themselves in their minds anything. They'll be like, "Oh, I'm not kidnapping the kids. I'm only carrying the organs." Like,
do you remember?
Like you'll do mental gymnastics for anything.
Do you remember? Remember that documentary? I think it was like 2012 in Netflix called Coney 2012 or something like that, about the people that are getting kidnapped in Africa by the dictator. There was a documentary that was released. I totally forgot the name of it. It was released on Netflix. This is peak Netflix, right? They released a documentary about certain parts of Africa where kids are getting kidnapped, and then by a certain dictator, and he's building an army with kids. And villages are getting burned down, and all these things. And the guy released a documentary because he wanted to bring awareness. The documentary blew up everywhere, and they had this thing where if you want to donate to the organization, you donate and you get a poster, and you're supposed to slap these posters around. It was everywhere in the United States. It brought so much attention that the USA had to interfere. So I hope that this brings that much attention where everybody fights it, where they have to really interfere.
They're gonna make somebody the scapegoat. They're gonna arrest one of the medium to small size organizations.
No, dude, it's
be like, hey, we just made a huge bust.
Because it's not just the U.S. Dude, we're talking about.
I know, but I'm just talking about like media manipulation. They'll probably they'll pick one of the trafficking organizations to be the scapegoat.
Because this shit, it's everywhere, and this shit needs to stop. Because bro, the fact that the fact that there's a number of kids are getting transported through the border, it's insane. It's insane.
Let's pencil this one, right? Because this is already a sad ass fucking episode.
No, because it's disgusting. It's bringing awareness.
Yeah, I get you, but guys, go watch it.
Yeah.
And we'll
post
motherfucker,
you go watch it.
I'm gonna watch it. But guys, go watch it. I'm gonna post the
because right now you're talking. Oh, guys, the scapegoat.
Bro, it's sad.
You haven't watched it yet.
I know. I'm telling you, I've seen enough clips to know that this is going to be super fucked up.
No, you don't. You don't. I promise you don't know. It's 10 times worse than that. It's 10 times
I didn't tell you. I know exactly how fucked, but I know it's going to be super fucked up.
Yeah.
I don't need. It's not a competition. Like, bro, depression is not a competition. Sadness is not a competition.
It's not a competition.
So, like,
you got that from.
I just said it's fucked up. It's super fucking fucked up. Go watch it. Maybe we post a clip from this section. Give us a little comment what you thought about the movie.
Go watch Sound of Freedom.
But maybe something.
Watch it. Go make awareness. Make TikToks about it. Pass the word. Pay it forward. Tell people to go watch it. I recommend it.
How do people on like TV shows, or like interview shows, go from talking about topics like this to being like upbeat and happy again? Like,
you don't have to be upbeat and happy. You just have to be for real.
No, I'm like now. Okay, I'm trying to move on now. Like,
but if you
probably should have made this the last.
No. But if you talk about something that's very sad, and it's real, and then you're like, oh, let me upbeat. Then they're just being fake.
Yeah, but I can't. Like, this. I'm pretty sure this is why they do this shit at like the end of every episode.
No, it doesn't.
Nobody wants to talk about this shit, and then try to like make jokes.
Well,
afterwards.
That's the problem. Nobody wants to talk about that shit, Kareem.
That's not what I'm trying to tell you. It doesn't have to be specifically this. I'm just talking about any sad story. It's hard to like move on again.
Like, well, it's too sad. It's too grave. Like, no, motherfucker, bring in awareness. That's what it is.
I'm imagining like Ellen talking about this on her show.
She would never.
And then and then hold up. Next, we got Nicki Minaj doing Super Bass.
No, she would. They would never.
Sad
I mean,
kids. Like,
Jimmy Kimmel should be talking about this shit. Everybody should be talking about it.
Does Jimmy even have a job?
Yeah, he does.
He's still running that shit.
These motherfuckers in Hollywood will never run out of job, bro.
I hate it. I hate like
even now, like like you have these writers doing the strike writer now, and they're protesting. It happens every other year.
No, well, anywho,
literally, they even stopped filming Deadpool 3 to go on strike for the writers.
Speaking of which, you saw this? You saw the pics from that?
I don't need to see that. I don't know why. Whoever posted is a fucking idiot. Like, you're an asshole. Yeah, whoever took those pictures,
hyped. That pic of Wolverine in the yellow suit.
That pissed me off. Like,
that got me hyped.
Like, that should have been
a surprise.
That should have been a surprise for the fans. That should have been. Like, you're a dick. Whoever posted
I get
it.
Whoever
took those pictures, you're a dick.
I'm hyped.
But they stopped filming it. By the way, they put a pause on it.
Well, Hugh Jackman's 100 years old. He probably need to take his like.
No, it's because
His calcium.
no, they're with the writers. They're doing the strike.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
cool,
yeah,
cool,
yeah.
cool.
There's strike. There's actors even in front of Disney lot, front of Fox. They're all protesting, to pay the writers more, which makes sense. But the thing is, like, you're going against a corporation that they really don't give a fuck. Because if you're a writer and you have a job at Universal and you're striking right now, I swear to you, they will replace you in 2 minutes, because there's some writer right now that barely eating noodles and he's like, fuck it, I'll take this pay.
He's not gonna make good content. I'm pretty sure. I feel like the writing strike is how we got the Flash.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah, that writing strike.
Because this is not the first time this is not the first time the writers did it. This is not the first time.
I don't know how much. Let's see how much does a Hollywood writer get? Let me Google it.
Probably in the 6 figures, but it's not like how much they make them for is not as much as they think there is. Can you be a writer? Do you know how to write?
Yes,
really?
I know. Yeah,
but you have zero fucking.
So how much? According to the Indeed and U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, as of April 2023, the current average income for Hollywood writers is 69,000.
69,000?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, motherfuckers! Yeah, but a protest.
However,
for the shit that they're making, though.
How much screenwriters in Hollywood make is dependent on many factors, right? So
yeah, I mean, if they sell the rights to the film and all that shit. Yeah. Like, there's a girl that I follow on TikTok. She works at the Universal office.
Netflix writers make 42.
Yeah, bro. But I mean, there's a girl that I follow.
Do they keep royalties though? Because I
doubt it. I fucking doubt it.
Do they get any syndication?
I doubt it.
If they did, that makes a big difference for me.
Well, of course, anybody would. Like, you just live off that movie the rest of your life, but I doubt it. But there's this girl that I follow on TikTok. She works at the Universal office, and I'm not gonna lie to you, her job looks fucking amazing, fun, because all she has to do is she reads scripts, and she has to write a review on them, and if they get passed on, then they go to full production. That's her job. So all she has to do every day is read scripts, gives it a review, and she said if it's good, it gets passed on. And she said the best thing about it is, like, you're reading something, and then, like, a year later, there's a poster for the movie with the actors, and I thought that was the coolest shit ever.
CNBC is saying that meanwhile, average pay for Hollywood has remained virtually flat. Higher end actors can make as much as $260,000 a year.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
But also, if you think about it, like, come on, you're a writer. How much of time of your year is really spent writing,
dude?
Like, how many movies can you work? How many movies can you work on a year?
As a writer?
As like a good writer, you're working like 2-3 movies a year, maybe 4.
I don't know, because
you're right. A script, it takes a long time. Have you seen a script?
Yeah,
bro, it takes fucking time. I did theater, bro. A theater script already is. I can't imagine what a movie script is like.
My biggest thing is table reading too.
Yeah, you're doing all that shit.
You're doing all that.
It's a lot.
A lot of changes. You think that the scene works, but then when real life is like, it looks corny. It's just a lot of things. But also too, like, imagine you're writing something about something that you in your life, and then you think it's like cool. Then they read it like, yo, this shit is ass.
Jesus.
Think about the guy that did Squid Games. For the first episode, it took him a couple of years. No, first 2 episodes took him a couple of years to, like, perfect it. So I mean, it takes time. But speaking of actors, Jonah Hill.
Oh, not this shit again.
Okay, but I'll just say what happened to Jonah Hill, then ask the question about what would you do with your partner. So one of the girls that Jonah Hill was dating or texting, he sent her a text message, and then people think, like, is this toxic? Is he whatever? So he sent her this text message. Remind you as well, she, as a hobby, she's a surfer. So he's asking, like, these things. So he's like,
that's like her hobby.
Yeah, or whatever she does. Yeah, but I mean, like, if you go on her
she surfs for fun.
I mean, like, if you go into her Instagram, which I saw it, it's all her surfing.
Okay, so she fucks with surfing deep.
Yeah. So he's like, plain and simple. If you need, he goes, surfing with men, being inappropriate with friendship with men, to model, to post pictures of yourself in a bathing suit, like, when surfers sometimes, like, women, they be in thongs and stuff. To post sexual pictures, friendship with women who are in stable places, and from your wild recent past beyond getting a lunch or coffee, something respectful. He's like, then I'm not the right partner for you. If these things bring you a place of happiness, I support it. There'll be no hard feelings, but these are my boundaries for a romantic relationship. He's like, my boundaries with you are based on the ways these actions have hurt or hurt our trust. There's more to it. But
okay,
if you're dating, so this is my thing.
You want me to respond to his or mine in general?
No. I'm in general, because, like, obviously this is.
I didn't really think there was a problem with his. It's the way he worded it. He didn't cuss her out or anything. He's like, "Hey, this
maybe
shit
there's
is not for me." you know,
but
good
no,
luck.
but this
It
is
was a
the
little
thing.
condescending, but he didn't.
But I'm getting both ends because like
Okay.
if you find find a girl and she's very beautiful, she's fit, she's like whatever, and she has pictures of her, like in a bra or bikini, whatever, right? She has a good physique. She wants to show it off. Then you start dating her, but she built her following because of that. Now, do you want her to stop while you guys start dating, or do you want her to continue what she's doing? Like if you
first of all, following, I assume she's making money off of this. Like
no, she just has a following.
Just has people who
I
fuck
don't.
with her.
Let's just say there's no money into
There's
it.
no money involved. Like
That's
she has a regular job that's making like she got money.
Yeah,
but
let's say she's not. Okay, let me retract that. She's not posting nudes every day.
I get what you're trying to say. She's not posting nudes, but she's like in them Fashion Nova dresses, by the pool with my friends, all that kind of shit. What the fuck are people complaining about?
No, okay, well, yeah,
that's my, wait, let me finish. Like, what the fuck are you complaining about as a dude? Like, every guy, obviously, first of all, guys operate other guys own real estate in other guys' minds constantly.
Okay,
right? You go look for this like traditionally like fine girl, all that shit. 90% of the time is to flex, not just for you. It's to also flex.
Like a trophy wife.
And then on top of it, so, okay, now you get it. Now you want to wrap that bitch up? Now she can't be, like, that's the flex is the whole point. The whole point is that, my girl is fine. And y'all can niggas sit here, like, trolling and swiping and liking these photos, right? But that comes home to me every night. Now trust goes to anybody else. Like trust that could be she could be like a quiet, ugly bitch, and she's still fucking other. I know people like that right now.
Yeah, but okay, so that's extreme,
bro. Ugly people fuck other ugly people.
Okay, but if you're dating a girl and she's very beautiful, and
that was mean,
and then later on, you guys are dating, and then she posts a picture. But let's just say she posts a picture in her and stuff in a bikini, in a thong, whatever. Like, are you gonna be okay with that? Knowing for a fact that she's posting it for attention, because there's no other reason for a girl to post herself in a bikini.
People have seen that ass before me. People will see that ass after me. I don't care if they see that ass during.
So you don't take that,
doesn't mean nobody's ever seen it.
You don't take that as disrespectful to you?
No. If anything, I need to sit there and be like,
let me tell you something.
What am I doing in my life? Why is she out here?
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Let me finish. Let me
tell you something.
If
you're a fucking simp, you're a fucking pussy. Because if
I
I was dating a baddie and me and her dating, and then later on she posts a picture of herself and it's a nude, you're fucking crazy. That is disrespectful to you as a man.
Get the fuck out of here.
That is a very disrespectful thing.
That's
so disrespectful.
Insecure, my nigga.
That is not insecure.
That is super
because
insecure,
why would you post that for who though?
Bro,
for who?
Okay, so I'm gonna use you as an example, right?
Don't use him as an example because you don't know me. You don't know me because you're a fucking simp. You need some entertainment in your life. That's what you need.
Shut the fuck up.
That's what you need. You're a fucking simp.
What you need to, you go to the gym. You out here getting shredded and shit, right? Okay. You sitting here on TikTok taking your little mirror selfies, showing off the flex.
Wait, single or taken?
What?
I'm doing this as a single man or as a taken man?
Side chick man. You somebody's
That's
side.
retarded, bro.
You somebody's side. I don't know if you're single or not. You don't tell nobody shit.
No, you're using your example, but your example doesn't have any sense.
You're taken. You would do
that's
that.
That's disrespectful to my woman.
You think that's disrespectful to your woman?
Yes, 100%. If I was taken and I was shredded and I'm posting pictures without a shirt on, that's very disrespectful to my woman because I'm trying to get attention from somebody else. That's very disrespectful. If I'm a single man, then yeah, that's fine because I have nobody else. I'm trying to show my physique, whatever. But if I'm taken and I got my woman, and then she goes on Instagram and there's me with fucking no shirt on trying to show my physique. And, I'm getting likes and comments. That's very disrespectful to her.
Nah, I don't see that shit. Like, yo.
Because you're a dummy. That's why. Because you're a dummy.
If you were doing that shit before, you do that shit during, you do that shit after.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Because.
Bro, don't get with somebody and be like, no. Switch up. You want to.
No, it's not switching up. It's just being respectful.
Do what Noah did. Do what Jonah did. Be like, listen, this is what I'm on, right? You don't want that? Fuck you. Go do your thing on your own. I'm gonna do what the fuck I want.
You're a fucking liar because if you're dating a girl and she posts a bikini picture and all of a sudden there's heart emojis with other motherfuckers that comment on it, you would be fucking livid.
I'm getting bricked up.
You're a fucking idiot. You're a liar. You're a
100%.
You know
100%.
You know what?
Flex, bro. If you're trying to date somebody, fine, bro. Look from a distance. You can stare at my Ferrari from a distance.
Nah, you're a fucking simp.
Enjoy my Beamer.
Bro,
you're not getting in the back
honestly,
seat.
you would let your girl fucking beat you up. Honestly, you would let her. Yeah, you let her put hands on you. You're that type of guy. You let a woman put.
Out of
yeah,
here.
you are.
You just salty.
No, how am I salty? It's just being 100%.
Bro, you worried about, you don't trust this person. You worried about losing them.
No, it's not. It's not about losing them. It's about being respectful to your partner. That's all it is. It's a principle. There's nothing wrong about being security and stuff like that. If me and her are dating and she's posting a nude and it's like,
well, she's not posting. We're not talking about nudes. You were talking about like bikinis and shit. If
yeah,
she's
bikini.
actually nude, like nipples out.
No. When I say nude, like I'm talking about like bikini or like tits out or you know,
bikini's fine.
Or
about the pool. Bikini is fine. There's nothing wrong.
Or
with
like
bikini.
like a gym pic where like she's showing off her ass. You know when they do like that, girls they do that pose when they like they put their little thing up.
No,
bro,
you wouldn't know. Some weakest shit, bro.
That's not some weak shit. You're a fucking simp.
No.
You're a fucking simp.
See, this is how I know you don't even know English. That's not even what simp means. I'm not chasing after nobody.
No, simp is whatever girl does, you be like, yes, girl, yeah. That's what it is. You're a fucking simp. You need some Andrew Tate in your life. Get the fuck out of here. That's so disrespectful. You will let your girl disrespect you. You're telling me right now that you'll bring a girl to a party and she's dressed up fucking half naked. You be okay with that? You be okay with that?
What are we talking? Bro, I left the house with her.
You're crazy. You're crazy.
That's the whole point. You date the person you're dating. You showing each other off. I expect the person I'm dating to be like, bro, you looking fine. Get your shit together. I want to be able to walk out and show your ass off.
You would let her walk in like that at your mother's house?
Bro, there's a time and place for everything. Not at my mother's house.
Okay.
Not at my mother's house. By the pool. Yes. My mother's house. No. Actually,
Bro.
my mother doesn't even care.
Bro.
My mother don't even care like that.
Well, we can tell you.
You going by the pool, wear your fine ass bikini. I'm gonna wear my short ass shorts,
honestly,
swimsuit.
What I recommend.
You don't recommend shit.
I'll just say this.
I
would just say this. Trust me, you need my advice.
I don't need shit from you.
Two things.
Look at
a couple of things. For the same thing goes back. If the guy has if the guy is dating a girl, you shouldn't be posting pictures of your physique with no shirt on because it's very disrespectful to your woman. Same vice versa. For you, I think you need to go talk to your cousin so you can be an alpha for once.
Get the fuck
because
out of
I
here.
feel like you're that type. You let a woman put hands on you and you be like, it's okay, it's my fault.
The
fuck out, you pussy.
Shut the fuck up,
pussy.
Bro, don't talk to me like that. Nobody put hands on me.
Yeah,
the only people who are afraid of their girl showing that shit off, they're afraid of other guys stepping to them because they can't challenge that shit.
No, it's not.
You walking around if you're
no, it's not.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, it's not.
You don't want to be able to say shit to anybody. You don't want nobody to comment anything, so you don't have to argue with them. So you don't have to go back and forth. And now you look like a bitch because you ain't say shit.
The only way I can see that a guy being insecure if he's like, get off social media. You're not allowed to post pictures. You're not allowed to talk to nobody. That's insecure. But telling her, hey, don't post these type of pictures, that's just being respectful to me as much as I'm going to be respectful to you. That's what I'm saying. I can get your point of saying, oh, this guy is insecure about his girl. That's if he's like, you can't go nowhere.
Then why are you dating somebody like that from the beginning?
Huh?
Why are you dating somebody like that from the beginning?
It's not because you don't know that person. Imagine you just saw them like, oh, she's very pretty.
You just said they posting that shit on social media.
If they're single, they can do whatever they want. But if you get into a relationship, then things have to change. Things change.
What are you talking about?
Nah, you crazy, bro. You mad, bro. You know what? You're like Adam 22. You would let your wife sleep with another fucking man. Get the fuck out of here.
That's fucked up. That was weird. That was weird as fuck.
Yeah, you that type.
That was weird.
You need to talk to your cousin so you can become alpha. You know what I'm saying? And then you need some Andrew Tate in your fucking life.
The fat hating cousin.
Yeah, honestly, he's
I don't even know Andrew.
Low key.
Out of here.
He should be my fucking co-host, your cousin, because he'd be saying some. I'm pretty sure he could say some wild shit that I'm just gonna fucking just support him. Shout out to your cousin.
I don't think he.
What's your cousin's name?
I'm not saying my cousin's name.
Well, I know who you are. Shout out to you. And you know what? I love you.
The fat Haiti cousin. He's trying to build a brand, bro. I'm not trying to fuck with him.
Shout out to him.
I'm not trying to fuck with his brand. I'm trying to fuck with his shit.
If he sees this, DM me, bro. Fuck him.
He don't
I'm
watch
with you.
This shit. I know him. He knows that he don't watch.
Let him know. He probably will laugh at this shit. Let him know from the whole thing, though. He would die at this shit.
Bro, I just don't understand, bro. You dating a baddie. Why are you putting a Ferrari in a garage? Like old niggas who put Ferraris in garages, bro. It just don't make sense.
Because you know why? You know why they keep putting in the garage? Why? Because it stays there its value. And
bro,
also
we talk Father Time is undefeated, my guy. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
If you buy
that shit is gonna age regardless. Life is short.
If you buy a Ferrari and you're driving it every day and everybody gets to ride it, it drops its value. You're
not trying to sell it, bro. It's not property.
It doesn't matter if somebody.
What the fuck are you talking about?
An idiot.
It's not fucking property.
You put it in the garage. It's a collectible item, and it also becomes it's just for you.
You are just fucking.
It's just for your eyes. You're dummy. You try to use a fucking thing and it just backfired on you. Bozo.
Just for your eyes? What the fuck are you talking about?
Exactly, because it's for me. This is only made for me.
My partner is the big house. My partner is the fucking Ferrari. My partner is the fame, the lifestyle that y'all niggas can't have.
Yo, bro.
Right? You out here say like, no. You gotta You gotta wrap yourself up now. You gotta hide.
You know what?
You
You're
gotta
that
do all
type of guy
shit.
that you're that type of guy
Cowardly,
the
bro.
woman has to take
The
a knee
fuck
to
outta here.
propose to you. You
Fuck out of here.
yeah, bro. You're gonna be one of those guys that get proposed to. That's what it's gonna be like. She's gonna go by the ring and be like, "Oh, you know, my man doesn't want to propose, so I propose to him." You're that type.
You know what?
You're crazy,
for the
bro.
for the right amount.
You know what? I can't
Be
wait.
like, you know what?
I can't fucking wait.
Give me a Laker ring, baby.
The day you get a fucking girl, and then she's posting nudes. I want you to fucking. I want to see with all these guys commenting heart emojis. I want you to be like, "Oh, it's my girl. It's okay." No, the fuck you won't. You'll be a long day driving home crying.
Nope.
No, and other guys are trying to fucking. Yes, you will.
Nope.
Yes, you will.
Nope.
Yes, you will.
Won't be me.
Yes. You know what I want when I start
The
dating?
only people,
You know what I
I'll
want
tell
when
you
I see a
this,
date or girl?
The only people I would get heated over is guys I know. Those are the only people I get heated over.
Bro, you fucking weirdo.
If you see your friends commenting and shit like that, you're driving to the house, you're fighting them.
You know-
Strangers, I don't give a
you
fuck.
know-
Motherfucker from Houston.
You know what I want to see when I date a baddie and a beautiful woman? I want to see. I will. Yeah, because I will. Okay.
If.
Okay.
None of them fucking.
You know what I want to see?
Where'd you steal? Which mosque did you steal those sandals from?
My sister.
Which
gave me
mosque? You go to Tempe, you stole these from the mosque.
My
didn't
sister
you?
gave me those. Fucking.
Don't blame it on her.
Okay.
I don't
I didn't even
buy
know
it.
why you're trying to go in my sandals right now.
Fuck outta
These are my
here.
sandals. What I want to see is when I date a baddie, you know what I'm saying, beautiful woman, and obviously I'm gonna be posting her left and
Beautiful
right.
women don't like bucket hats.
Okay, you'd be surprised. What's it called? What I want to see? I want to see her fucking following and her follow to drop. They'd be like, "That's it. She's done. She's mine." That's all I want to see.
Weak.
No, it's not weak.
Weak.
Like, what you know about pussy? You get no pussy.
You just afraid of competition, my nigga. That's all
That's
you
not
afraid of.
How?
You just afraid of competition.
Because I don't want her to post.
You afraid of
bikini
having
pictures?
to put in a little bit of effort.
No, it's not.
A little bit of
You're
effort to
crazy.
keep that little bit at home.
You're
You afraid of
crazy.
competition.
You're
You're not an athlete.
crazy.
You're not a Mamba mentality.
You're not a.
You're not a
what are you
high
talking
value
about?
man to make sure that she not going nowhere anyway.
Okay,
If she out here posting these pics, you need to be like, what the fuck am I doing wrong? I'm not. Oh shit, she looking somewhere else. I'm not a prize no more. You not a prize no more, nigga.
So if you
That's what you worried
so
about.
if you have a good physique and you post a picture without a shirt on, and then all the comments is just girls with heart emojis on there, you don't think that's respectful to your woman?
No, I'm not posting them for them.
Then why are you posting in the first place?
I'm posting it for me. I'm posting it to show off my shit.
Okay, dog. A, you don't get no pussy, and two, you're fucking dumb.
Get the fuck out of here.
You're dumb. You're dumb.
Alright.
What's the I don't because I'm an alpha. I don't know what the opposite of alpha, but whatever the opposite is, it's fucking you.
The fuck out of here.
It's you. Like if you Google it, your picture comes out.
You are such a
You
clown.
fucking 6'2", waste of fucking physique
You
over there.
are such a clown.
I'm the
kinda
clown,
ridiculous.
bro. You let a girl put hands on you.
Get the fuck out of here.
She's just
Nah, I don't joke around. Stop. I don't joke around about people putting hands on other people in relationships.
no, it's just put hands on you.
No. You need to
Just
shut the
put
fuck up. That
just
shit.
put hands on you.
That shit is fucking personal to me. Don't fucking joke. Like,
Just get hands on.
that's not. I'm dead ass serious. Don't fucking joke around that shit.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yalla, what's next? What you got?
You know exactly why that shit fucking pisses me off. I don't go back and forth about that shit.
Okay,
I've told you
yalla,
why.
yalla.
Don't fucking start talking about that shit.
Okay,
around
don't
me.
try to play victim here. Let's
No,
go.
I ain't no victim. Anywho, so what was this one? So I found there's this TikTok page that I follow, and this chick essentially just reads them out of this, and I found some pretty funny ones. This one was hilarious. So, quick question, right? I know you have an issue with entitled people in relationships, right?
Define that.
You don't know what entitled means, do you?
It is.
You
Somebody
define it.
thinks they're over.
What?
Somebody thinks they're over or above somebody.
No, that's wrong.
Okay, go.
Entitled means somebody who thinks he deserves something of somebody else's or something they didn't really earn. Like,
Oh, like you're entitled to somebody. Anyways, yeah, go ahead. Yalla, bro.
I would love to see your
Just
fucking
to let-
report cards, bro.
My report
Your
cards?
English report cards, bro. I just don't understand how you say shit like
Hey,
this.
bro, I'm telling you right now, D is passing, and I pass
D
with
is
D's.
passing. Hey. So this one says, my unhappily married sugar daddy told me he's reuniting with his wife. He knows I'm a soft woman who needs money for my lottery tickets and weed. I got a job cleaning a house, but I got caught stealing. I tried to offer the homeowner oral sex instead of jail, but he refused and he said he won't call the police if I return what I stole. I pawned everything. Smoked that money. The profit is gone. Gone, baby. I need money. Buy my lottery tickets. Ain't hitting. And my sugar daddy won't help. I called his wife and asked her for the money.
You know what?
But she laughed. How do I make him step up and help me? He's got the money. I'm tired of him dodging me, and I ain't built for jail. What
This
to
is
do?
this is from what, Twitter? Your algorithm is weird, bro. I'm concerned about
It's
your
not an
algorithm.
algorithm. I searched
I'm
this.
I'm
I
I-
actively
I'm
searched
concerned
this.
about your algorithm, son.
Bro, I actively searched this because the lady
How the
reads these
fuck
off.
do you search this?
Bro, the account name is on TikTok. I just searched the Twitter account name.
Unfucking real, bro.
I just
Motherfuckers-
paused the video, searched that shit. Yo, this lady's delusional.
Lottery and cigarettes.
She said, no. She said, my lottery, I'm a soft woman who needs money for lottery tickets and weed.
Oh,
And
weed,
then she said,
weed.
And then she said, the profit is gone, baby. I need money, but my lottery tickets ain't hitting. And my sugar daddy won't help. I called his wife and asked her for money, but she left. First of all, the wife knows he fucking around and she don't give a shit.
She priorities.
I'm tired of him dodging me and I ain't built for jail. What do I do? Get a job. I don't even want to go through these.
I don't know. This is fucking weird. I'm still confused.
You're confused. You're confused. What are you confused about? Yeah, I saw him.
Is this like, is this even real or somebody just types?
No,
shit?
these are people. These are questions.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
so the page does anonymous questions. They DM them. She types it out and she just copy paste it, put it here anonymously.
There's fucking weird ass people, bro.
Bro, what do I do? I'm just wondering. First of all, which part of the world is this in?
Jump off a bridge.
That's fucked up.
Like, go jump off.
That's fucked up.
Jump off.
That's
a
fucked
bridge.
up. That's fucked up.
Jump off.
He
a
said he's
bridge.
got the money. I'm tired of him dodging me and I ain't built for jail. What do I do?
Jump off a bridge.
How do you have the nerve to ask somebody some shit like this?
Do like the Assassin's Creed type of shit.
This is some lesbian shit.
Let's
right?
see.
This
I
next
love-
story.
I
They're not
love-
lesbians, but it's just some lesbian shit.
I love
right?
lesbians.
Gerald proposed after our third date.
Nice.
We've been married for 8 months. It was too soon. Gerald always smells like baby wipes and he tastes
They got married
salty.
in jail?
No. Gerald is his name.
I thought you said jail.
No. Gerald proposed after our third date. We've been married for 8 months. It was too soon. Gerald always smells like baby wipes and he tastes salty.
You said they're lesbians though.
No, I said it's some lesbian shit. Lesbians be proposing to each other after like 2-3 weeks. Bro, lesbians will go through 3 weddings a year.
I've never seen that.
You don't know that? Well, what would you
I've
know?
never seen that. I only seen one lesbian wedding, but it was like
Bro.
a couple of years.
Gerald said he witnessed his favorite aunt choke to death on ice water, and he's feared water ever since. Gerald's sister claims his aunt was an
No, bro.
So my question for it just gets gross. I don't drink. I'm concerned about his health. We spend hundreds on baby wipes a month. Advice. Advice is leave him. But my question for you: how important is hygiene in a relationship?
It's very huge. What I would say is that you should go to like open house type of thing, like and one with pool, and just push him. Just give him a little nice push, and then be like, "Oh shit, look at you in the water. That's crazy. Might as well. Here's some fucking body wash."
No, there's some shit about must.
Hygiene is very important, bro.
Remember that period where it was like a whole trend talking about like straight guys don't wash their ass. Like there was that whole trend like on TikTok.
Wait, hold on. What?
Bro, this is why straight guys talk about we're a minority. They be
What?
making fun of them talking about like, oh, straight dudes don't wash their ass, musty ass.
Bro, where the fuck do you get this information from? I'm
Bro,
telling you,
this was a whole topic, bro.
I'm telling you right now, your algorithm. I'm concerned about you. For
I
a
told
second.
you my algorithm was trash.
Yeah,
my algorithm is trash.
Not once in my life
Nah, shut the fuck
that
up.
I even had a conversation with other homies and be like, "Oh yeah, I don't wash my bro." Like, what the fuck you do at the shower? You just front?
People do that shit. People were telling stories about like, oh, I don't wash my ass. That's gay.
You
oh, I don't wash my legs.
How is it gay washing your ass, son?
You tell them niggas. Why are you chatting at me? Tell them.
How the fuck is that,
bro? Tell them. You niggas who don't wash your ass, who don't wash your legs with like the shit. Like what the fuck?
Let's just say, okay, let's just low key.
That's them, bro. Don't look at me.
Okay, like let's just say
the fuck.
Somehow, some way, in some universe, it's gay for a man to wash his ass. How would they know? Why does it have to be gay? I'm so fucking confused.
So it started on like some street interviews, right?
Oh, I see.
So it started on some street interviews.
When people are when they're drunk and stuff.
Yeah. So for context,
please.
The whole straight guys don't wash their ass. It blew up on TikTok over like a bunch of niggas doing street interviews, and I think it was like a girl asking a bunch of like dudes like, "Hey, do you wash your ass? Like, do you wash like?" They're like, "I wash my cheeks." Everyone's like, "Oh, I wash my cheeks. I don't get in there. It's gay. I don't put my finger in there. All that shit."
Okay.
So those are a lot of the responses, right? And then somebody did ask, like there were people asking, like, how would you even know, like, what are you doing digging in this dude's ass? And they're like, nah, some people you just like, try to give him head. And like the girls are like, oh, you try to give him head and you just smell like shit is not right down there. Right? They're like, bro, disgusting. Shit is gross. Yeah, so that's what I was like, that's how the whole thing started. And then TikTok started, like, there's a dark corner of TikTok that's like roasting like straight dudes for like not washing that ass. And be like, oh, straight guys are like the nastiest, all that crap. So my question for you is, how important is hygiene in a relationship? I didn't want to go down this tangent.
It's huge. It's very important to me. I'm not gonna lie to you.
What's the worst smell? What's the worst hygiene story you got?
Oh, man.
I'm not telling y'all mine. Y'all will throw up.
Fuck, I don't know.
Y'all will throw up.
I don't know if I
my
want to
story.
say it.
Yes, it's a little fishy cootie, right?
No, it wasn't the smell. It was
like toilet paper in the booty hole. Back shots.
She had this thing where her laundry basket is in her bathroom, and I went to wash my hands, and I look, and she had a brown stain, and I was just like, "What the fuck? Like, you're a grown ass woman." And
it's in the laundry. I want to say it's in the laundry basket. I feel bad. I'm like, damn.
Like, but it wasn't like if you should try to hide it. Like, it was just sitting right there, and I'm just like, no, that's a shit stain.
She probably forgot. That's fucked up.
That's what I'm saying, and I never wanted to mention it, and I was just like, bitch, you don't know how to wipe your ass? You're not mentioning
the person, so
like,
it's
bitch,
all
you don't know how to
good.
wipe your ass? Like, like, no, like.
This is why. This is where. I'll give. So you know how I always be shitting on the Middle East.
Actually, I should take that. Right. We retrack other thing when you were talking about guys. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'll say it. I prefer to use a brand called Dude Wipes. Have you used that before? Dude Wipes is amazing. I recommend it for any guy out there for good hygiene. But I was talking about it, and somebody was like, "Oh, that's gay," and I was like, "How is it gay for?" Wait. It's wipes, but for men, like.
So just like toilet paper wipes. Instead of toilet paper, use the Dude Wipes.
Yeah, but the brand's called Dude Wipes.
I know what the brand is.
Yeah.
Like, I'll tell you I've worked around them briefly. Like, but first I act. You know me on the show. Like I love just shitting on Arab folk because it pisses you off and it's funny.
Not me. Right? It pisses off the viewers.
Because nobody said that shit to me. I don't give a fuck.
Because they don't want to talk to you.
And you know, culturally, I'm close enough to where I can say it. I'm not 100% Arab. I'm close enough.
Oh, now you're Arab, huh? Say this shit. Now you're Arab.
What? Yeah, hey, listen, if you want to claim black, I'll claim this, right? Fuck it.
I can, though, because I fit the you don't fit as an Arab. I fit as a black man.
Shut the fuck up.
And I'm always invited to any barbecue.
Right?
Anyways,
the one thing I'll say, like, culture, I'll give him this, is the fucking bidet. That bidet... Right now, so Middle Easterners, I know you guys have seen this. You go into some Middle Eastern dude or girl's like house, and you'll see like the little water jug or container or bottle or something next to it, or like the hose attached. It's like a hygiene thing because they can't pray if that ass is like their whole body not clean as fuck. So they squirt that water, wash that shit up every time. You know
what culture relates to that too as well? Filipinos.
Well, I think they have a huge Islamic population too, so that's probably why.
Yeah, Filipinos are big on that as well.
Yeah, so it's typically like a Muslim thing. Like you'll see like Muslim households or Muslim.
You have to be clean to pray.
You got to be clean up and down that ass. If they ain't got that, they're not praying.
I'm just saying we're if you look at any big trend when it comes to health, it goes back to Arab Muslims.
The French as well. They have a bidet, but theirs is nasty because you got to get off the toilet, sit on this other thing, and then it's not built right. The concept, I appreciate the French trying, but they didn't build it right.
Actually, you know what?
Get a bidet. Go to Amazon, $27. It literally just attaches to your fucking toilet.
Oh yeah, I thought you were talking about
and it just wash that shit off. $27 attaches to the side. It took me like 2 minutes. I literally use only toilet paper for drying. That's it.
Yeah.
And like you will never feel cleaner in your fucking life.
Speaking of that's the subject, but speaking of because you mentioned the French,
she's coming back.
This whole summer, this whole summer, because you know how everybody's like traveling right now on TikTok. France is getting shitted on as the worst place to visit.
Yeah, because they're having strikes. The garbage people are having strikes over there, so they're not picking up garbage no more.
No, but it's like everybody's exposing like it's funny. Everybody's like, "Oh, you want to see the Eiffel Tower? Let's show you around." And it's like graffiti everywhere, trash is everywhere.
Because the people in charge of
no, not just like that. People are getting robbed left and right.
Yes, nigga, everybody's striking. Nobody's doing their job, and it's been like this for like almost many months, close to a year.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's just been striking. Like Paris, I grew up in and around, like visiting constantly. I have family who lived there. It was never always like this. This is very recently because of all like the political drama going on.
I see.
Like growing up, it's a beautiful place.
But where did it get this whole thing like France to go see Eiffel Tower was a very romantic type of shit? Like
movies, bro? What are you talking about? Every rom-com like mid-2000s, like Paris,
Yeah. So it was a scam the whole time then.
It's not a scam. The Eiffel Tower is nice. The parks around it is nice. Like if you go to Les Jardins de Luxembourg, those are really, really pretty. Like that's a really nice area to go to.
The funny part about it, one of the TikTok that made me laugh is like, imagine you know, you're a couple, you've been saving your life savings to come out here for your being romantic dinner, and this
I
is
saw
what you
that
see.
one.
And it's like he's showing McDonald's, that's where people eat KFC, and it's like this shit is ass, and I'm like that would suck as a couple. Like if we waited this whole time, and
I think we've gone way over time, my
but
guy.
it is what it is.
I wanted to go do one more, but I think we've gone way over time.
No, we're good. We're good. We're done.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to say? You want to give any shout outs or anything?
I don't want to give a shout. I don't want to give a shout.
Shout out to Kareem's cousin, my dude.
Shout out. You know what? I want to see this cousin from my mom's side fight the other cousin from my dad's side.
Damn, that's
because
fire.
They're both like fighters. One is more of a, I can say Thodic is more of like a boxer fighter,
and then the one is more jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, I don't want to say though because like the other one says like dumb shit, so I don't want to expose his.
That's kind of fire.
Thodic is.
Oh, well, but I already said it. But I know they're your cousins, but other related somehow as well too, or no?
No, they're not. They're one is my dad's brother's like son, so my cousin directly, and the other one is my mom's cousin's son, but. My mom, her dad passed away when she was like 2, and she grew up. She was raised by they're raised in the same household.
Yeah,
you know how like Middle Easterners do. So I literally see them as like siblings.
I'm not gonna lie, that'd be fine. If I had 2 cousins, they're both fighters. I'll probably instigate and make them fight.
Yeah. I'm glad that Thodic's brothers were kind of nice to him growing up because I would not want to piss him off.
Oh yeah, can you imagine, bro?
His older brothers right and get that ass whooped. But no, yeah, I would love to see like a Thodic versus Hassan fight. And be like,
that'd be fire.
Thodic's like Thodic's like 6'1".
Damn.
Hassan's like 5'9". I'll see. They follow us on the TikTok. You go see it.
Shout out to them.
You look at homeboy. I thought it was big.
Yeah, no. And shout out to our TikTok people. We're getting like followers. We're getting a lot of people liking. We're organic numbers, nothing crazy. And
I also want to say thank you guys for listening on Spotify more. The numbers started going up a little bit.
Nice. Yeah,
I appreciate you guys were watching a lot on YouTube before, so I get it. But spread the love. Maybe watch while you're driving.
I know.
On your way to the gym.
Yeah, I mean, every week we're always learning something new. We're trying different times of posting to see what works for them. We finally one of the TikToks broke the 200 because Dude, everywhere I go, it's like 200 views. Yeah. We had finally one of them break that.
We used to have them at the very beginning. Like they used to break at the very beginning, and then they just got consistent. They would just go 200 and something, 200 and something.
Well, not just us, because it was a thing that because there's pages on TikTok where they talk about like how to do the algorithm, and they were saying like TikTok is changing it so much because when people figure it out, and then all of a sudden now people are posting content without and it's getting a lot of views, so they just gotta be more careful. But it is what it is. We appreciate everybody listening. Yeah. Thank you so much for everything.
And thank you to the day ones. Like you guys are literally along with the ride. You guys are watching us experiment along. You're doing all that shit.
Real ones.
Then people from who are gonna be in like episode 300. Y'all are just followers.
For real.
Y'all are just followers.
Nah. We appreciate it though. Thank you so much. Bless y'all. Be kind to one another.